The stores are already filled with Christmas decorations. The smell of cinnamon is in the air, and holiday music is starting to play. For some people, that's exciting. But for others, especially if you've experienced loss, it can be hard. All the decorations, the family gatherings, the commercials with families sitting at a table, they can remind you of who or what you've lost. And if that's you right now, this episode is for you. Welcome to Highlight Your Healing. I'm Shannon Roan, grief coach and founder of J&J Journals. This podcast is for women navigating grief and learning how to heal with faith. So it's November already. How did we get here? This year has flown by so fast. Seriously. And the holidays, they have a way of bringing everything back up. You might be walking through the store and suddenly see the ornaments or the decorations or a Thanksgiving table set up, and you feel that lump in the back of your throat, or your eyes start to water, and your mind goes back to the memories of the person who used to cook the turkey or the ham, or who made the best potato salad and mac and cheese. And if your family is anything like mine, each person had a special dish they bring to dinner, and nobody else can make that dish like them. You see, the holidays are hard when you're grieving, and sometimes the pressure to be okay or to keep traditions going makes it just that much harder. You might get invited to family dinners and feel guilty for saying no. But it's okay to set boundaries to protect your peace. In a previous episode, I talked about boundaries while you're healing. And if you get a chance, go back and listen if you need practical ways to protect your peace this season. You might not want to decorate this year, and that's okay. See, I always tell people, don't force yourself to get into the holiday spirit. You don't owe anyone an explanation for how you choose to move through the season. If all you can handle is making a small meal at home by yourself or just resting, that's enough. You get to grieve the way you need to, and it's okay to give yourself some grace. And please don't compare your healing to anybody else's. See, grief doesn't follow a calendar. And just because it's a new holiday season doesn't mean your pain magically disappeared. There's no timeline for this. There's no expiration date for missing somebody. So if you found yourself scrolling through social media and thinking everybody else has it together, trust me, they don't. And remind yourself, grief doesn't make you broken, it makes you human. I know this season can test your faith. You might be wondering, where's God in all of this? See, what I've learned is that even when you don't feel His presence, He's still near. Grief doesn't just take a break because it's Christmas or Thanksgiving or New Year's. You can be in a room full of people and still feel like you're the only one who's sad. And maybe this is your first holiday season without somebody you love. Or maybe it's been years. The heartache still shows up when you least expect it. Maybe you've had another kind of loss, like the loss of a friendship that ended, or a job that you thought you had forever, or even a season of your life that doesn't exist anymore. Trust me, I've been there. So let me share a few ways to care for yourself during this holiday season. First, you're going to set boundaries early. It's okay to say no and protect your peace. You don't have to attend every event or explain why you can't attend. Honor your feelings and do what's right for you. Next, you're going to find support. Spend time with people who get it. It could be your church family or a close friend or even an online community. And then you're going to journal how you feel. Write a letter to the one you miss or reflect on how far you've come since your loss. And lastly, you're going to do one thing just for you. Choose one small thing that brings you joy and be intentional about it. You deserve moments that bring you joy. You're not selfish for putting yourself first. You're healing, and that's okay. And if you're feeling the weight of this season, remember, there's no right way to do the holidays while grieving. You're allowed to celebrate and cry. You are allowed to laugh and still miss your family. You are allowed to find joy again on your own timeline. This season may look different, but that doesn't mean it can't still hold meaning. The goal isn't to avoid the pain, it's to give yourself grace to feel it without letting it consume you. So let's recap. Grief doesn't take a break for the holidays. You can miss someone and still find moments of joy. You have permission to do what feels right for you. And I'm going to leave you with a journal prompt for this week to focus on. What's one way I can honor my loved one and still protect my peace this holiday season? Take your time with this and be gentle with yourself. Give yourself some grace. If this episode spoke to you, it would mean so much if you would follow the podcast and leave a review. That's how other women find the space and the hope they've been praying for. Thank you for spending time with me. And remember, even when the holidays feel heavy, grief doesn't get the final say.